You don't know about Mozzie and Amy.
You crazy boy.
You don't know about Amy Luciani.
I don't. Who's Amy Luciani?
Amy Luciani.
Sound like she an Italian or something.
No, you know, black people just gotta add some.
She's black? No way.
Add some flair on
No
there.
way.
You gotta, throw that little spice on it, Throw some little,
Oh, hell no.
throw some spice to it.
Okay.
This is her. She's with Dwight Howard now.
I thought Dwight Howard was gay.
Apparently not.
Speculations.
When I was in high school, I went to a doctor, and the news that they gave me, I was scared to hear that I possibly can't have children naturally.
I've honestly been in denial about the news that I may never conceive. I definitely did.
Nah, that's a
everything to
girl.
avoid
That's a girl.
that, which included not going to my appointments. I did not want to believe that this was my reality.
So you're not shooting blanks. You've been asking for years. It was me.
Like, damn.
I just don't want to accept that none of that is my future, so I just decided to never share it with you. I just feel like you deserve to know.
Just to hear this is like, I know this is devastating for Amy, but I wish I would have knew some of this, because I would have been able to carry some of the weight with you. Because, you got this on your mind, you got this on your mind, and this on your mind that can cause a relationship to collapse. Now I see it may be more than just me.
It's hard. I can't even believe I just said it out my mouth. I gotta face it and I gotta accept it. Like, instead of why would God make me like this, instead I could be like, it might be a bigger reason why this is happening to me. But I'm actually ready to face the music.
Yeah, I'm behind you. Let's face it.
To see him respond in such a compassionate way, honestly, I'm looking at him in a much different light because I expected the response to be, you're a liar. What about all those times where we talked about having kids and why haven't you gotten pregnant yet? Like, he didn't talk about any of that. I just feel like so much weight just got lifted off of me.
So you ain't gotta just down yourself or beat yourself down about it. And I know you're a strong woman, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done seen you overcome a lot of stuff.
Well,
You ain't came
I
this
feel
far
so
for
much
nothing.
lighter.
You should. I'm glad that you told me that, though. I know that was a big one.
Truth of the matter is,
Is this real life shit? Is it like a real couple, or is it just?
It was a real couple. They're not together no more.
Now I know why they're not together no more.
Yeah,
That's a deal breaker right there. Like
That's
I mean, it's not a
definitely
deal breaker if you got together knowing this. Like you knew, she told you, disclosed it. As soon as she knew that he wanted to have a kid and she knew that she couldn't have a kid, she had to disclose that. Because this is this man's legacy right here. Like he could have been the last guy in his family to, if he don't have a boy, his bloodline don't exist anymore. You get what I'm saying? And for me, that's going to be the deciding factor for me. If I can't have a kid with you, if I can't have a boy with you so my bloodline can succeed, if I'm the last one in my bloodline that with my last name, and that's the only way it's going to get passed on, I wouldn't be able to be with any woman. I don't care how much I need to pass on my bloodline.
Yeah.
Or else my family ceases to exist. The Velasquez family stops with me, and I refuse that. It's got to keep going. And I have to tell my son that it's got to keep going. And it's with you. You gotta go and have a bunch of boys because you gotta keep that bloodline going.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's my opinion on it, man. A lot of guys feel that way too. Like when it comes down to that, for me, is a deal breaker. I wouldn't be able to stay with her. I wouldn't have reacted like that. I wouldn't have got mad at her. I would have just told her straight up, hey, we can't go on. We can't go on any longer after this. That was big. You should have just told me from the beginning, and I probably would have been able to deal with it. But at the same time, I want to have kids, and you can never have kids.
Yeah.
So what are we gonna do? Are you still gonna give me my kids, and we still stay together because I love you? Are you gonna do what Kanye did with old girl, with Kim Kardashian? So
The surrogate?
The surrogate. So like, that's obviously an option. Because I told Vettel, I said, I still want to have kids. I'm 35 years old. I'm in my prime, baby.
Yeah.
I want some more kids. So if my girl don't want to have no more kids,
We
she's,
gotta have about 10.
you know, so my only route is surrogate because I don't want to leave Veronica because I have my kids with her. You know, I have my son with her, and she had, you know, we got our family. So at the same time, but I still want to have more kids, and she knows that too. You know, so maybe one time, if I get more financially stable, and she's up for it, I'll probably go that route and pick your boy. You get what I'm saying? Pick another boy because when you're going that route, you can pick if it's a boy or a girl. So you can pick a lot of things. So
I'm choosing the tallest, the boy.
well, see, I don't need all that. I would just want it to be a boy. So if you're already
break it down like
yeah,
They go
if
crazy
you have
in it.
enough money, you can make a designer baby.
You can have the
Oh,
color,
you could design
skin,
it?
all
Yeah,
that.
bro. You can make a designer.
Nah,
It'll be your
nah,
baby.
nah.
Your baby.
That's
The girl's
all-
baby.
All y'all genes.
But they're taking the genes
Yeah.
of certain out, and only putting the best.
Holy
No shit, bro. It's
yeah, they're breaking it down.
It's a designer baby. It's kind of like some weird things, bro. It's kind of like, look at this. Jesus came out perfect, right? Was he a designer baby? God's baby? Designer baby?
I mean, you could say
He
that.
came out perfect. You know what I'm saying? So was he the same type of in vitro fertilization? Did God magically implant the seed inside of Mary and then he came out? I mean, it's possible because we're doing it now.
Yeah,
So I mean, I don't know.
that's some crazy stuff.
It's crazy. It's crazy when you think about crazy things like that. But I couldn't. That's the most.
You can have your basketball star.
This is kind of like this is kind of worse than cheating, don't you
This?
think?
Is that worse than
Yeah,
cheating?
is that worse than cheating?
So you're saying essentially like lying.
Lying about the situation.
Lying about this situation is worse than cheating because cheating is lying too.
Lying about this situation or just lying in general?
This situation.
This situation, not just lying in general, just this situation when she knew this man wanted to have a kid.
Yeah, it probably is.
I think for me, it's worse than cheating.
Yeah.
Like I cannot get over that. I can't get over cheating. Like I wouldn't forgive nobody, no girl for cheating on me. I would leave her right away.
Yeah.
But this right here, I wouldn't even really want to talk to her no more, bro.
But it would be something like, it's almost something like you could obviously forget about it, move past it, but it's just something that's just still there. And
Yeah.
I think they can still have a kid though. She just can't
She can't.
physically hold one.
Then she can't have a kid.
I mean, it'd have to be her eggs.
It would have to be that way. Like
Yeah.
that'd be the only way. But considering what she already did, how she lied about that key thing when she knew that's what I wanted the most out of anything is to have a kid and a family, and she held it against him because she knew she couldn't, and that the fact that he probably would have left her if she found out early enough. I mean, they're not together now, which shows you he wanted a family. If not, he would have stayed with her, even letting her carry the baby and somebody else, because they're not broke; they can afford it. Cost $100,000 to do it, so.
to make the project baby.
Yeah, to make the project, baby. So yeah, for me that's unforgivable, bro. That's worse than cheating to me.
Project.
I'll still be able to talk to the girl after cheating. I wouldn't want to talk to her after that no more. I would just leave and have nothing to do with her anymore.
I think I would be the opposite. I think I'll allow this, but cheating,
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't allow cheating, but to me this is worse. Like if the girl cheated on me, I'm gonna break up with her, obviously, right? But I'd still talk to her if I see her down the block. Hey, how you doing? But it's not gonna be that same type of relationship between us. But I wouldn't be able to go back on something like that. I wouldn't even want to talk to the girl because especially when I just told you right now with me, like I wanted to have a boy to carry on my last name. So like if a girl's lying to me, knowing how bad I need to have this boy to carry on my last name, that's unforgivable, bro. Because both of our times are wasting, and I'm only getting older. Luckily, men can have kids until they're fucking 60 years old, or even older, as long as they're busting big nuts, So that's what I mean by it, man. So, but at the same time, for something like that, the girl's got to be honest, man. It's like it's like the girl wanting to get pregnant and the guy be like, "Well, no, I'm shooting blanks. It probably happens. I'm shooting blanks, you know, and you can't have no kids because I'm shooting blanks and didn't tell. The same shit happens, man. The woman has the right to feel however she wants, and I'm feeling this way because I'm a man. I wouldn't want to fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Especially for me because, like I said, I wanted to carry out my family name. That meant a lot to me because I was the last one to do it. And then luckily, my Uncle Chago, too, he just had 2 more boys, not just, but some years back to where they can help carry on the last name, too, because now it's not solely falling on me. Mm-hmm. That's what I mean because my aunts, they had kids and got married, so their kids have their dad's last name. My uncles, one of my uncles has nothing but girls. My other uncle, both of his kids most likely won't be having kids. One's got like Down syndrome, something like that, and then the other one's like, you know,
Autistic.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I don't know the proper words for it. I think it's autistic. So most likely they won't have kids. You know, so Leo has a chance, but most likely he won't. So it was literally upon me. My cousin Angel, he has our last name too, but man, I ain't seen him since he was like 7 years old. His mom took off. Women do some crazy shit, bro. She literally took my uncle's kid from him, and he's never seen him since I was like 7 years old, 8 years old, and just took off. He's never got a word from him, not a bye, not a nothing, you know. And this is my same uncle that has the 2 kids that are autistic and the other one. So that's why I can't forgive that type of shit right there.
Yeah, I'm the only one on my dad's side with boys.
You see what I'm saying? So your boys are the only ones that can carry on the Burrell last name out of your dad's bloodline.
Yeah.
So it's up to your boys and still you to keep carrying on your bloodline, your Burrell last name. It's literally up to you. Take pride in that right there, man. But you gotta remember, you gotta take care of them kids. Drop me a follow on Twitter. Mike Vick 1989.
Yes, sir. Dump the Pimp on TikTok. Check it out.
Instagram, anything for Key.